Gabi,
Yes.
you are now live on a Monday.
Hello. Happy Monday, everyone. I'm trying to find my vegetable peeler quickly. Here we go. I have an assistant here today. Very special assistant.
I have 2 loose teeth.
Oh, right. Okay, well, she wanted to show you how to clean the kitchen because recently she decided she loves to clean, but she also felt the need to inform you that we have 2 loose teeth. It's very exciting. Oh, let me paste in what we're making today.
And you tell my Mocha Papa we are here.
Picadillo tacos. Yes, when Mocha and Papa B are here, I will tell them and they can come, you can come say hi to them. Okay, there we go. Comments pinned. Okay, so Picadillo tacos, our recipe on What's Gabi Cooking. It is a recipe that came from Matt and his mom. And I'm just gonna preface this and say everyone who has a picadillo recipe, I'm just gonna go ahead and clean some carrots while we're here because those go into it. There are probably a bit. It's okay, they're not going in your part, don't worry. There's about a billion different ways to make picadillo. Some people put olives in it, some people put sweet potatoes in it, regular potatoes. It kind of depends on where you're from, how your family developed the recipe over the years. This is just my version of it. It is delightful. It is a delicious, basically, taco night. And the amount of cheese we will put on it at the end is kind of obscene, but like we support that. Also, these carrots are old and like kind of sad, but that's okay. They'll saute up beautifully for this. Are you hitting the comments? Hey guys, can we workshop this real quickly? In case you're aware, Poppy was very curious the going rate for the Tooth Fairy. Where are we at? Because what did you get when you lost a tooth? I got like a quarter.
You got a Susan B. Anthony.
What's a Susan B. Anthony?
$1.
A dollar? Wow, that's generous.
Maybe a 50-cent piece sometimes.
Well, hey Pops, just don't clean the laundry, okay? Just don't. We have a spray, and she's spraying every surface in our house and cleaning it because that's the kind of people we are. We just like to clean. $1. But like, what's the going rate today? That was what we got. There's inflation. We must account for inflation in today's world. I feel like the first tooth you get a little bit more, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't talked to the Tooth Fairy in many years. Okay. Anyways, back to the picadillo tacos. We have a couple things that we have to prep. We are going to super finely chop up some carrots. We're also going to do the same thing with a little bit of a russet potato. That is going to be in the base of our taco meat. The other beautiful thing about this recipe is the actual meat that we're making itself. You could do in tacos, which is how we're going to eat it tonight. But it would also be delicious in enchiladas. It would be great kind of smothered into a quesadilla. Taquitos would be good with this mixture. It's great. It's a little moist, so if you're doing it in something you're then frying, like a flauta, just, drain off a little moisture. I don't need to do that. Let me do the potato so we can get going. There is no inflation for teeth. Well, I don't know about that. I'm not in.
$5 for the first, $1 for the next, and then $5 for the molars.
You lose molars?
Yeah, you never lost a molar?
I mean, I didn't lose a single tooth on my own. Every single tooth I ever lost had to be pulled. I had some effed up teeth. Excited if your recipe has corn. My recipe on my website doesn't have corn, but I think that's a great idea. And if I have corn in my freezer, I will throw it in. Although I don't know if I do. My freezer is currently full of scallion pancakes, tortellini, and popsicles.
Hey, Pops, not too much. One spray goes a long way.
Just also, please don't spray any of the paperwork over there, Bugaboo. Thank you.
We're gonna sit down on a wooden chair and just slip off it.
No, I think our whole house is gonna be so clean. It's gonna be incredible. Okay, you handle questions. I'm going to dice up some potato. Someone asked earlier what we're watching right now. What did we start last night? Imperfect Women, based off of someone's recommendation here. We just finished Paradise. We finished Shrinking, and we finished The Pit. So we're kind of on a little bit of a binge pause.
We're watching Friends or Neighbors too.
We're watching your Friends and Neighbors or whatever. But we need one more bingeable show. We've kind of had a detox for the last week since The Pit ended. It was so freaking good. Okay. All right, can you see what's happening down here? Let me turn this down. We've got some very finely diced potatoes. We've got some carrots. Let me just do this little stack right here, and this should be good to
Have
get
you
us
seen
going.
Age of Attraction?
No, I have not. But
Rooster on HBO?
Rooster's on my list, but we haven't started it. There's a lot on my list, actually. I have so much to catch up on. What's that hockey one still that everyone was obsessed with? Still haven't watched that. Heated Rivalry. I need to watch that as well. Okay, so
Beef.
now.
I'm curious. Season 2 of Beef. Do you need to watch season 1? And is it good? I've heard it's good.
Hold on, I printed out my recipe because I was gonna film this as a reel and then I got lazy today and I didn't. Okay, for the sauce, we'll do the sauce in a minute. For the meat, heavy bottom pan, olive oil, beef. Then we're gonna add the onions and garlic and carrots and all that. Okay, so let's get a heavy bottom sitch over here and get rolling. We'll just do a braiser for right now.
I'm going to do toothpaste.
One spray.
One spray, Bugaboo. You don't want to waste the stuff. All right. Get this on high heat. Let's do a drizzle of olive
Watch
oil.
Beef 2 on its own.
It's not like a
No.
standalone.
It's totally different than Beef 1.
Beef one is excellent. Don't need to watch 1 for 2, I've heard.
I've heard it's very similar or same sort of concept as like
White Lotus.
White Lotus, yeah.
Okay, let this get very hot. We are going to do a mixture. Hold, please. A little ground
Lots
beef.
of questions about our
ground
night out
pork.
in the town.
We went to a gala. Let me tell you, that was fancier than my wedding. I've never worn a dress so fancy in my life. It was so much fun. And the next day, I did not change out of my pajamas. I am not that girl. However, it was very fun to get that dressed up.
You wanted to tell them what you wanted to do the next day
What did I want to do the next
with
day?
our pictures?
No, that's embarrassing. We didn't take any cute pictures of ourselves. None, absolutely none. And the next day, I almost psychotically made Thomas and I get dressed back up and do it again. But I found a photo we didn't need to. Okay, wait. Quickly, get this really hot. Then we're gonna add in half ground pork, and then the other half is ground beef. You could do this with chicken. You could do it with turkey. You could do it with just ground beef. Whatever you want. The pork adds a lot of moisture. And flavor. So that's just the way we're doing it. It's the way it was in my book. Or my website, whatever. Pound of each. Throw it in.
We using any seasonings tonight?
We are.
Which one?
I don't know that I haven't read that far in my recipe. Okay. Will you throw that right there?
Taco.
Will you throw that right there in the trash for me?
Taco seasoning.
Great. Do you want to give everyone discount code?
We haven't done one in a minute.
I know, because there's been no one's given me any, it's too much attitude. I've had no funny codes. Hold on, let me get that piece of pork in. How's the cookbook coming along?
Should we do a Tooth Fairy discount?
No. Tooth Fairy only happens when the Tooth Fairy comes. We'll think of something cute by the end of Insta Live. Okay, break this up. We are going to, where did Poppy go?
I don't know.
Very quiet around here. It's almost a little alarming.
I'm guessing she's spraying our pillows now.
Well, listen. Wait, you guys, did I tell you about emergency salt? They are on, look at these little cutie patootie emergency salt tins. They're not on the site yet, they will be. So they are not included in tonight's discount code, nor will they be in the future, but because they're so little, but like little emergency salt for your purse. They come out next month? I've never been more excited for anything in my life. Ow, that was hot. In my life. Okay, let me read my recipe really fast. Okay, for the meat, in a large heavy bottom pan, add the olive oil in medium-high heat, add the beef, add the pork, break into pieces with a wooden spoon, cook until brown. Add the we need onions, garlic, carrots, and potatoes. The recipe on my site also has jalapenos in it, but I'm feeding this to the kids. And the jalapenos I bought at the farmer's market were wildly spicy over the weekend, so omitting those for everyone's safety.
How do you clean your wooden utensils after using on raw meat?
I scrub the shit out of them with soap and my little scrubber thing, not a sponge, because you know I'm anti-sponge. I don't put them in the dishwasher, and that's how I cook. That's how I do it. Hot water, and that way it's just soap and water. Okay, so let me just quickly slice up an onion while that's rolling. Babe, will you hand me one of those? I can't reach over there. Thank you. I carry emergency salt, pepper, cayenne, herbs to provide a small onion, please. What's the discount code for tonight? I don't know. No one's had any real sassy comments recently. A red onion, no, a yellow onion, please.
You didn't clarify.
I know, please. I giggle every time I think of the word Spurtle. Listen, guys, I'm dying to get the Spurtle back in stock. Dying. I don't know. I got to make some phone calls. Okay, quick dice of the onion, and then we'll put all this into the mixture. Take off a little bit of the skin, and we'll just dice up half of it for right now. Are you thinking of something funny?
I'm working on it.
You're gonna make a discount code? Okay.
Well, fun fact, all of our bundles are already discounted.
Well, then does a discount not work for those?
And so discount codes don't work for those now that...
Hey, we redid the Dalkin & Co. website, guys. It's very pretty. And we gave What's Gotta Be Cooking a little bit of a makeover, too. They're both very organized. I'm thrilled. A little behind-the-scenes coding action over the weekend. Okay, fine dice of the onion, fine dice of... Oh, my God, my knife is so not sharp. That was a really, really strong onion. Okay, get yourself a little bench scraper, and all of this is going into our beef and our pork situation. We've got the onion, we've got the potato, and we've got the carrot. And we are going to season this with taco seasoning and cook it until the vegetables are basically non-existent. I don't want to be able to see them. I want them to be that soft. And tell us about your night with Alex. Well, let me just tell you, Alex and Clayton are two of our most favorite people on the planet. So we went to dinner. We went to La Dolce Vita in Beverly Hills, which if you haven't been, it's one of my favorite Italian restaurants in all of LA. And obviously we didn't have enough of each other, so then we went to Polo Lounge for a nightcap or 2 or 3. And then we all went to bed like the adults we are by like 11 p.m. It was such a lovely night. And I love them so much. And I feel very grateful that through the weird world of food and digital media. Did you clean the whole thing? The whole house is clean? Hey, this is spitting a little bit. Watch out. Are you so tired? Oh my God, wait. Do that again. Do that again. What did you just do after cleaning the whole house? I don't know if I got that on camera. Cleaning's hard work, huh?
Yeah.
All right, give this a saute. So our meat is pretty much cooked. It's hard for you to see that, but hold on. Let me move it backwards. That doesn't help at all. Whatever, it's fine. You can see it underneath the text. This is very much cooked out, and now we just want to keep browning it, and we want to keep sweating out the veggies. So after we do that, we add the onions, we add the carrots, we add the potatoes. I'm going to throw some garlic in here as well. Then we are going to add the taco seasoning. I'm probably going to do a mixture of taco seasoning and chili lime because that's my jam recently. Cleaning is hard work. Thanks for all your help though. You want to watch a little Bluey? I think I need to put you in acting classes.
No! You're not, Mommy.
I won't. If only if you wanted to, we would. Okay, can Poppy come to my house? Yeah, I know. Listen, this is the first time this has happened today. Let's put some garlic in here and then let's move on. One sec. What are you doing? Get out of here. Get out of here. This is Bluey. Okay, if you're going to watch Bluey, go now because you only have 15 minutes until dinner's ready. All right, let me slice up some garlic. What do you guys want to talk about? LOL, the code can be cleaning is hard work. No, we'll think of something funny by the end of Insta Live. I know we will. And I'll post it on stories just so everyone, in case you have to go for any reason. Do you add a tiny bit of tomato paste and water? I don't. You certainly could. You know those really cute tomato pastes that we had? The Pantry Gems, I think is the company called. She hasn't launched it, but I will be adding tomato paste to everything as soon as she launches that company because I'm obsessed with those little single serve packets. They're genius for tomato paste. Poppy is adorable and ready for acting classes. I think so too, but she just yelled at me and said, "No way, Jose." So I've learned my lesson. I put her in ballet. She was not excited about that one bit. What else is going on? What other exciting things have happened in the world? I feel like there's a lot happening right now. Couldn't tell you what, but like in my mind, that's happening. Wait, by the way, everyone who I met this last weekend and last couple weeks at Neighborly, thank you. There have been I worked all day there today because I did a TV show this morning there, like filmed like a local segment and then had a couple meetings. If you see me there, say hi. It was one girl this weekend was down from the Bay Area. There were a couple of finance dudes whose wives are big fans and they came in from downtown LA today. It's a highlight for me. Truly so fun. All right, add the garlic. Let's let that cook. We're gonna make our sauce. So for our sauce, we need 5 tomatoes. Hold please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tomatoes. Washed them earlier. Throw them into your blender. Don't even bother cutting them in half. We're gonna blend the shit out of them. To this, we're also going to add I can't remember if I had this in the fridge or not. I must have. It's fine. 1 cup of chicken stock. This is my preferred one. I do love the bone broth if you want to, but why are they so expensive? It's so silly. Put this on. Excuse me, this is gonna get so loud. Great, sorry, that was 10 seconds of very annoying noise. Okay, this is our sauce. We're gonna add it to our ground beef mixture in a little bit. Oh man, I put it on too tight. How was your lunch with Groceries? So fun. What is the brand of knife you're using? I'm using a Global. I use Global almost exclusively, but I do love What's Tough as well.
Can you use tomato sauce as a substitute for fresh tomatoes?
I would use like straight tomato sauce, not like a jarred Italian one. I'm late. Did I miss all the stories? I don't know what you've missed, to be honest. I have no idea what comes out of my mouth. Any good cookbooks coming out from other people that you're excited about? Well, Alex is coming out with a cookbook this fall, and I'm patiently waiting for her book tour because obviously I plan to join her somewhere. She doesn't know that yet, but that is my plan. Let me turn this a little bit.
What blender are you using?
This is the Vitamix.
Is your new cookbook coming out next year?
My book will come out. I don't know when my cookbook will come out. It's a great question. I have to finish writing it.
How do you sharpen your knives?
I sharpen my knives either from, hold on, let me get my taco seasoning and my chili lime. I either go take them, will you grab the knife sharpener thing? I normally take them to the farmer's market because there's this amazing guy at the farmer's market who will do it for me if I'm feeling lazy and I need a lot of them done at once. Otherwise, I do that, which is on the master list. Taco, chili lime combo, like 2 tablespoons total, because we've got maybe 3 tablespoons total actually, because we've got 2 pounds of ground beef, and typically I say 1 to 2 tablespoons per pound of ground beef.
You're making this into crispy or soft tacos?
Obviously crispy tacos for the picadillo. But like I said earlier, you could do this in a soft taco, you could do it in an enchilada, you could do it in a quesadilla. This meat mixture is like so wildly versatile. Feel free to do what you want. But like traditionally how I serve it is hard taco, cheese, picadillo, and then a shit ton of cheese on top.
Do you add any garlic?
I did add garlic. So the base is ground beef and ground pork, and then there's finely diced potatoes, carrots, onions, and some minced garlic in here. And we are just going to cook this down. Now, okay, so add the Dalkin & Co. seasoning and a pinch of salt and pepper. Hold please, where's my salt? Anyone see my salt? Babe, have you seen my salt? Oh, it's right there. Dalkin & Co. salt, obviously. And then add in the tomato mixture and bring to a boil. Okay, so this mixture is going right into our beef. We'll do half of it to start. We can add half of it later. I would add all of it, but like I also am gonna cook it down. Here, check this out. Gorgeous. Can you see it? It's very pink and it looks funny. Don't worry, it'll cook out beautifully. That color actually is like disgusting to me. Why does it, like I can't, it's not like an appetizing color for food, but in a second, once it mixes with all the seasonings, we'll be in a much better place.
Would this freeze well?
This is an incredible freezer recipe, and people DM me all the time, like, what do I bring to like a new mom? This would actually be great in like freezer bags, so they could put it onto quesadillas or tacos or whatever it is.
When did the potatoes go in?
Potatoes went in right after I browned the beef. So at the beginning, they take a minute to cook. So let's just keep this at a simmer. We want all of it to just start cooking out.
Do you drain the beef?
I did it. Did someone ask that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, listen, if it's so fatty, sure, go for it. But this wasn't terribly fatty. And I love fat. Fat means flavor, so I'm not mad at a little bit of it. Okay, so.
Do you use ground chicken instead?
You could use ground chicken, you could use ground turkey, you could use just ground beef, you could use just ground pork. Honestly, the sky's the limit with this recipe. And like I said at the top, so many people have different versions of it. People do it with olive, people do it with corn, people like sweet potatoes. It is one of those kind of catch-all recipes. Whatever's in your kitchen drawers, like fridge drawers, throw it in. Okay, so we are going to let this cook for 5 to 10 minutes until the carrots and the potatoes are fully cooked, adjust seasoning as needed, and we will be ready to go. Okay.
Where are your jeans from?
I don't know. I don't know. Can you look? I'll link them later. I think they're probably AYR because these are. I don't think anyone else has the whole like that. But I'll look later and I'll link them. You can add pepper if you want to. I'm not because there's already enough spice in it, and Poppy will throw a fit. Can you? Am I missing any questions? If I missed your question, ask again because I'm caught up. Hold on, let me chug some water. I'm so thirsty and parched. Ugh. I'm so thirsty. Olives and raisins is another big one. Okay. This has 5 to 10 minutes. Let's go see what's in my fridge so I can make something else for you guys. What should we make? Let's see what's in here.
You need a good discount code name. It's also.
What's a discount note? Oh, my Tillamook butter on the floor. Wow. Hold on. Guys, I have a very aggressive butter situation happening right. I have 1 brand, 2 brand, 3 brand, 4 brands of butter right now. God forbid I ever run out. Okay, wait. Sit with me right here and let's see what kind of vegetables we have in the fridge that we could make real quickly. Oh, we need some cilantro. We've got broccoli, we've got scallions, we've got cabbage, we've got leeks and cauliflower. What do we make for a quick side dish? Anyone have any comments, suggestions, requests? Should we do like a cauliflower or leek situation? What do we think? I don't want to make guacamole because none of my avocados are ripe. The light from the fridge is fantastic right now, by the way. If you ever need to film, you stick your camera in the fridge. That's where it is. Cabbage.
All right, we got taco night.
Taco night? That's the saddest code I've ever heard in my entire life.
Nope.
Someone think of something better. Let's make braised cabbage or like you know what I'm trying to say. Let's grill some cabbage real fast. Cabbage. No cabbage slaw. Let's cook it.
Taco night gets you the 10% discount on everything except bundles.
Taco night? That's so boring.
I'm not seeing any other good ones.
I love you, but with every Carol, everything else has been so much better. Look at this beautiful. Let me turn this down a little bit. Look at that though. That's pretty. Gorge. Can anyone? It isn't even Tuesday. No, it isn't even Tuesday.
But we're having tacos, aren't we?
It is. Don't do taco night.
It's already up.
Oh, well, listen. No giggles tonight. Okay. I developed a cabbage recipe. It's not on the site yet. I definitely am going to have to look it up, but we're going to make it because why not? There was a restaurant. Where did we go recently where it had the most incredible... Oh, Betsy. Duh.
Do better, Thomas. 10.
Do better, Thomas. Change it immediately. Change it. You can keep taco night up there, but do better, Thomas, because that's that gives me so much more joy. And then see which one people use more. Okay, Do Better Thomas can be your code for the night. Okay, Betsy, if you haven't been, hold on, I gotta look up this recipe because I developed it and I haven't actually
All right,
published
both
it
are up,
yet.
and now we have a competition to see which one does better.
Poppin' for candy broccoli. Thomas, you should make it.
Comment.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, wait, Gabi, what did you call this
we got
cabbage?
Taco Night and Do Better Thomas.
Wait, I made the most insane braised cabbage, but I can't remember where. Oh, okay. So at Betsy, they half it and quarter it, and then they must like put it on the char, or they must like braise it in the oven and then finish it on the grill. We're not gonna do that tonight because we don't have time. So let's just make like a quick sauteed cabbage situation. I've got this gorgeous little cone of cabbage. I'm just going to trim it. This sounds delicious, actually. I loved braised cabbage, and it doesn't get enough love. But if you haven't had the cabbage at Betsy yet, you're doing yourself a disservice. It is quite literally exceptional. Hold on, this little heart is huge. Get rid of that. Use the rest of the pureed tomato with the cabbage. Yes, we totally could, but I wanted to, the one I did had this like onion or this garlic and lemon situation. That's how they did it at Betsy, and it was so extraordinary. I need us all to be able to recreate it. It'll go on my website eventually. Honestly, probably though, not until fall. So write this down if you're a big cabbage fan like me. Okay, we're coming back. We're coming back over here. It's 5:55. Are we gonna be done in 5 to 10 minutes? I don't know, we'll find out. Hope you're in for another 10 minutes. Use the Dilio discount, back end of Picadillo, Dio discount.
We got Taco Night
That's
and
funny.
Do Better Thomas.
I think Do Better Thomas is a real winner. Okay, get another braiser. Let's move this one so it's not overlapping. Okay, we're gonna do a quick sear on our cabbage. High heat. Olive oil. Throw it in. Okay, give this a stir. Move the wooden spurtle so it doesn't burn. And let's do a braised cabbage. Hey, do we have any like not fancy white wines? No, cool. Nothing that's just for cooking. Okay, never mind. We're not gonna do that. We'll just finish it with stock. Cabbage with spices, braised cabbage with thyme, finished crumbled goat cheese, delicious. I'm obsessed with cabbage. Like, it's a really wildly underutilized vegetable. I love it. The curtido on my website, there's this like insane slaw that's so good, but like a cooked cabbage, I can't tell you about the recipe I did for my book because it's so genius and I don't want anyone to steal it beforehand, but like, it's so good. I didn't change up my olive oil. I have like 17 bottles of olive oil at all times. Cobram, the spout, is truly my love language. I love it. But someone sent me this one, and I'm really into the tin. Not food related, but the flower art on your wall is so beautiful. Thank you so much. You're talking about this right there. My friend Jamie Beck, who lives in Provence, is an incredible photographer, and she shot that during COVID. And when she came here for Friendsgiving, once your olive oil's hot, why'd you just put your head in like that? It was so creepy. I didn't know it was you, and I like freaked out. That was so weird. She came to my house for Friendsgiving one year, and I had this very empty wall, and she literally in the middle of Friendsgiving dinner found my tape measure in my house, got out, measured my entire wall, and printed this giant print and sent it to me with instructions on what kind of frame she wanted it in and how much of a mat she wanted. I love her, how specific she was about how I was to frame her art, and it's the pride and joy of any photo in my house. It's so beautiful and makes my house very colorful. Okay, we are going to sear the crap out of this cabbage for a couple minutes on each side. Don't futz with it. I talk about this all the time. Let it really get golden. Look at this, by the way. How beautiful does our picadillo look? Absolutely stunning. I'm gonna turn that down to low. We're gonna let the cabbage go. And once it's sauteed and got a little golden color on it, we'll flip it over. We'll add a ton of garlic to it. We'll do a little stock. We'll do some lemon, and it'll be like a very lovely side dish for Thomas and I. Oh. You could do this with any cabbage too. It doesn't have to be the one that I use tonight. But just make sure you get a little color on it. Okay. Did you do your makeup yourself? If I told you, you would be so alarmed at what I did. So, no.
Kind of.
I mean, I did my whole face myself, but my eye makeup is on from when Kelsey did it yesterday. I just didn't wash my
Yesterday?
Fine. Nobody judged me. I had to do TV this morning, and I didn't want to have to do it all over again. I was being resourceful. How long is the code good for?
24 hours.
Someone said it's race week. Yes, it is. Stay tuned, baby. I'm pumped. We're back. We had no races for the last. We're talking about Formula One now, you guys. We've had a hard pivot. But it is race week. The code's good for 24 hours, so it'll expire at 6 o'clock-ish tomorrow. Maybe 7. I don't.
What's the first seasoning you should get?
If you're new to Dalkin & Co., I would do Gobbies every day. I don't know. You guys comment, and you guys who are Dalkin & Co. users, you tell me what your first one would be.
Flake salt.
The flake salt and Gobbies every day are the two most utilized ones in my house because Gobbies every day is quite literally for every day.
It's the best salt on the planet.
I'm gonna turn this off, and our salt is truly incredible. I was a Maldon girl for 20 years. Ours is better. It's a better shape. It's a better taste. It's so yummy, and it's made here in California, which is a real delight. Okay, I'm turning this off. I'm gonna let the picadillo just cool for a hot second in the brazier. We're gonna taste it. We're gonna add some lime. We're gonna go get some lime. It's over here. We're gonna add some salt. We'll adjust as needed. So let me get some lime. Great. Can you make a Four Locos flavor? Hi, Matt. Yeah, for you, I'll make you a Four Locos flavor. You know, I never tried that. I don't even know what it tastes like. Just buy them all. You won't regret. Chimney and flake salt. What is the code? When is the code active? It's active right now. The code is Do Better, Thomas.
Or Tacoman.
No, it's Do Better, Thomas. Let's chop up some garlic while we're here for the cabbage. Chimichurri, taco, and Gobbies every day. Honestly, they're all amazing. They're all phenomenal. This is not a great head of garlic. You know how sometimes you buy a head of garlic and the cloves are soft? It's really upsetting when that happens. All right, let's get one giant clove of garlic into our cabbage in a second. And we're gonna let that saute, then we're gonna add a splash of stock. So if you're taking notes, because this is not on my website and I'm winging it based off of the one I actually developed, which won't go up for a minute, hope you're writing this down.
When is a new seasoning coming out?
You know more than I do. You know timing wise. Hopefully we're launching 2 this summer, right?
That's the goal.
We're launching 2 this summer and emergency salt. And I'm working on a couple other things, which hopefully are coming soon. Okay, take your garlic. Let's go over here. The garden's alive, guys. Oh, here we go. Give this a saute.
Why is the garden alive?
Because Thomas put it on an automatic drip system. Tuscan. This is literally the best. Yeah, cabbage. And Matt, were you here earlier when I was making picadillo? It's picadillo and braised cabbage. Your mom's recipe. Inspired by Helen. Okay, let's let this have a little bit more color on it. And then we'll add the garlic. Okay. Are your spices only online? They're available at Crate and Barrel or Dalkin & Co. or some smaller retail stores, but the code only works online.
And Amazon.
And we're on Amazon. Okay.
But only if you left a review.
What do you mean?
A rating.
You can only buy on Amazon if you leave a review?
No, I said it's requested.
That's your request. Okay, garlic goes in. Add a splash of the stock. Just a quarter a cup or so. Oh, smells so good. All right, I have not a matching top, but whatever. Let's let that steam for 1 second while we get a lime or a lemon. And then we're gonna be done. 6:04, not too shabby for an impromptu side dish as well. And the other thing about the picadillo though is you don't really need a side dish because there's so many vegetables inside the meat mixture, but like, whatever, we had time to kill, here we are. Okay, turn this all the way down. Gorgeous. Add a little bit of lemon. I think that was a good juicy lemon. Add a little bit of salt. Poppy won't eat this, so I'm also gonna add a little bit of pepper. Or a lot of bit of pepper. I am who I am. Best gift for the kitchen for someone diving further into their passion for cooking and entertaining. Is that a question or is that a comment about Dalkin & Co? Because if it's a question, the answer is Dalkin & Co. If it's a comment, thank you very much. I bought my first 2 spices, taco and lemon pepper. Very good. Yeah, guys, I wouldn't sell you bad things, I promise. That would give me like great anxiety if something wasn't amazing. Okay, let's make a taco. I'm gonna show you how to assemble this bad boy.
Thanks, Christina.
What did Christina do?
Just seeing orders come in.
Oh. Are they using your Thomas code?
No.
They use Taco Night?
No, they use Do Better.
Yeah, it's so much better. Everybody just needs to giggle a little bit. The seasonings would make a great Mother's Day gift. Oh, you should do a Mother's Day code. When's Mother's Day? Anyone know when Mother's Day is? I don't really celebrate Mother's Day. Ordered 7. Wow, thank you. Okay.
That's Christina.
Thanks, Christina. Okay, so hard shell tacos. You could make your own if you prefer. That is not who I am in my current stage of life. But here's how to do it. This is obscene. Prepare yourself. Okay, we have.
May 10th is Mother's Day.
It's not May yet? Okay, it's soon. It's coming up. This is like kind of skinny, so I feel like I might break it, but a lot of cheese at the bottom, right?
Matt's curious about the taco shells.
Taco shells? Matt, I didn't have time to fry my own taco shells. You could also do this as a bowl and just skip the taco shells, but like, we're not mad at a taco shell. This is what I grew up with in Tucson, Matt. You probably did too, sir. Actually, that's a lie. Helen for sure made her own. Okay. She's so real for this. What do you mean? What do you...
He's saying no, it's extra good. So
Are you, you're impressed? Okay,
So
great.
you approve.
Okay, cool. All right, hold on. I don't have a plate. I'm just going to use my blender lid. Okay, there was cheese on the bottom. You put the picadillo mixture on top. And then you add like a healthy dose of cheese here as well. You know where I originally got this was at Joe Leo's, which is my friend's restaurant in Texas. If you haven't been in Dallas, it's a great Mexican, and they have these things called Mexican restaurant. They have these things called golden tacos. So I did Matt's picadillo with the cheese a la Joe Leo's, and it's a real one. I love your self-confidence. She cannot be shamed.
You should fry them like they do at Jack in the Box.
I could totally do that. I just didn't want to make our house
With
smell.
the lettuce. You know that they put that in the whole.
I'll save some for you, Matt. I'll bring them to you on Monday. I'll stick the picadillo mixture in the what's it called, freezer. It's such a heavy portion of cheese. It is so good.
What's the name of the restaurant in Dallas?
Joe Leo's. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put lime on it, but that's okay. I'll do that for Thomas and Poppy. It's so good. It's so good. This is on my blog. It's what'sgottobecooking.com, picadillo tacos. There's probably a recipe and a story on there all about Matt. What is a great gift for someone diving further into cooking and entertaining? Dalkin & Co.
Mini seasoning discovery set.
The
And
Discovery
play
set of seasoning. God, I forgot how good these were. These are incredible. Okay. Let's finish the cabbage. You know, I was talking to one of my friends. We were driving this weekend. And she was like, you know, one of the reasons why I think we're all such good friends, because there's a group of like 8 of us who are very close. And we all met during COVID. We all had kids around the same time. And she's like, I think it's because we all care so deeply about food. And like going out to eat at amazing restaurants, having great food is like a very integral part of all of our lives. And then I looked at all of my friends, and everyone loves to eat. It's like a very common denominator.
Everyone keeps commenting the code "Do Better, Thomas," and I'm like taking it as like personally like I need to do better. Everyone's
Why?
telling me to do better.
Are you being
No,
facetious?
I'm joking.
No, I'm
It's
like-
funny because it comes across as that way.
Okay, so just to recap on the
Are you
cabbage.
putting the cabbage on the taco? Because
No.
that would be good.
No, I'm not. I wanted just beef and cheese. But here's the quick braised cabbage. Remember, hard saute, sear, whatever you want to call it, on the cabbage. Sliced it up.
Ooh, We might have created a code a little too early.
What is it?
Someone says so many tacos. Can you cook anything else?
Who said that? Snippets of time? No, I can't cook anything else. The 100 recipes in 5 of my cookbooks are all tacos, and the 1,700 recipes on my website are also all tacos. I just love tacos. There's nothing wrong with that.
The
Okay.
code doesn't work on Amazon. Only on Dolphin Code.
Yeah. Okay. Hard saute on the cabbage. Then turn it down a little bit. Saute it. Add garlic and a little stock, and then finish it with lemon, salt, and pepper. It's so yummy and so filling, and like it's cabbage. It's so good. Okay. Hi, Beth.
Tacos are life.
Tacos are life. Anyone who doesn't like tacos, I'm very sorry for you. Did I make tacos recently on Insta Live?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I don't remember what I did for lunch today, so there's that. Okay.
Someone said there's your new code.
Next week, maybe we'll do, if I make tacos again next week. Although I don't know, yeah, we have Insta Live next week. Okay, that's all I've got. Love you guys. Be nice. Words with wisdom from Beth. Love you.